Behold, the big bike for little ladies. This is the Corsa Classic bicycle. So if you know a little lady or if you are a little lady, look how low the seat goes on this bike. A lot of girls' bikes have a higher seat post than that. So this one, you can really slam it down and get low if you've got short little legs. And if you're a giant, there's a mile of seat post in there. So if you're probably up to 6'2", you can still get comfortable on it. So this is a bike with 26-inch wheels, sells for $336. It's got a 1x7 speed in the back. And on the front, it's a 42 tooth, and on the back, you got 14 small, 28 big. So it can go up a hill. It doesn't have a super low gear for hills. So on steep hills, you'll be struggling, but it's still pretty good. It's got a paint-matched luggage rack on the back that looks real good on there. And on the front, we've gone with the basket. And the tires are made by Kenda, and they are 26 by 1.25. They are the Kenda Quest tire. I had Kenda tires on my motorcycles, and I always liked them, so I'm sure their bike tires are pretty good too. The front basket is very, very functional, but also a little bit rusty after a year. So that's the only thing on this bike that really looked rusty. Everything else is pretty clean. There's the Shimano tourney shifter, so you just up and down shift with your thumb, real easy, real smooth. Everything about this bike is put together really well. The simulated Corinthian vinyl hand-stitched hand grips are a nice touch, so they match the color of the seat, and the seat's got Boinger springs in the bottom of it, and it's got the little Corsa logo on it, so it's classy and it'll protect your buttocks. Classic pinchy brakes there, no disc brakes on this sucker, but really at this price point you're a step above Walmart bikes, but you're not in the premium territory yet. So it's great value for the money. For little ladies, it's perfect because you can ride a full-size person bike. Even if you're probably like 4'6", you can probably still ride this thing. So overall, a big thumbs up. I enjoyed the test drive, which you'll see in a minute. This one came from the Bike-O-Rama in El Segundo, California. So out on the open road in the wild, it rolls along real good. I like the gear ratio, probably could use a higher top gear and a lower low gear, but with the 1x, it's always a compromise. And for any normal human, I think this is great unless you have really steep hills to climb up. I think the top gear will be fast enough for your lungs and your legs if you were just a regular person who doesn't ride all the time. And then getting up a hill, you might have to stand up with that low gear. A lower gear would have been nice, but overall, it's really a great value for the money. The bottom bracket is sealed. I did not mention that before, but that's a factor later on. It's just going to be more reliable and sealed and clean and maintenance free. And riding this thing is a lot of fun. And if you're a short lady, you don't have a lot of options other than if you want to ride a little kid's bike. So this is if you're a short lady and you want to ride an adult size bike with 26-inch wheels, this is good money spent.